Hi, congratulations to your new single.
Thank you po.
So, tanong ko lang, parang kanina kasi tinanong kung sabi mo matagal-tagal mo na itong naisulat.
Opo.
Pero parang bakit ngayon mo lang inilabas? Ano yung nag-trigger sa'yo na ilabas itong simula?
Actually, sa totoo lang hanggang ngayon, iniisip ko pa rin po yung sagot. Pero, I don't know, siguro right timing talaga po is really important. Siguro dahil nag-iipon pa ako ng lakas that time. Kasi sinulat ko to nagta-transition tayo na yung pandemic is the new normal na eh. Tapos, syempre marami tayong mga pinagdadaanan before, marami tayong mga reflections, mga iniisip sa buhay natin, di ba? And parang that time hindi ako ready to put it out there. And I was really finding the right kumbaga parang sa isang pagkain, hinahanap ko pa yung mga tamang ingredients. yung mga kuting-kuting ganun. Parang kompleto Chicago's ganun. So I felt like this is the right moment to release it.
And what is your inspiration writing this song?
Ako? Sinulat ko po kasi siya. I was doing Limitless Musical Trilogy. So, if you guys missed it, yung Limitless Musical Trilogy po na yun was a three parts po yun. We shot the first part in Mindanao, Sultan Kudarat. So that's where it all started. I was in the mountains. I was carrying my guitar. Tapos para sa akin, sulat ako ng song. Pagkatapos ng musical trilogy na to, makakabuo na ako ng kanta. At kakantahin ko yun dun sa last part ng trilogy, which was shot in BGC. BGC yan, di ba? BGC. So that time, I was also finishing we were doing a Limitless Musical Trilogy in Sigihor. I was with Ray and I was with Jessica as well. Tapos yun, I was trying to finish it. Tapos by the end of the trip, parang sabi ko, okay na, tapusin ko na to ganyan. Tapos bago magsimula yung third part, which is the last part na we shot in BGC, kami parang mini concert. Kasi parang that time, hindi pa pwede masyado yung mga live events, di ba? Parang we were very restricted to yung mga may social distancing kasi nun eh. So bawal magdikit-dikit, lahat nakamask pa. And yun parang we tried to accept the fact that maybe this is how it's going to be for the next 5 years, 10 years, ganyan. So parang tanggap na natin, ito na yung new normal, nakamask tayo habang nagla-live events yung concert, ganyan. So somehow we wanted to do something for the supporters and for the audience to see na maybe ito talaga yung yung new normal natin pagdating sa mga live events. That's why, nagkaroon po ko ng mini concert and doon ko kinanta for the very first time na simula. And then, sabi ko na-realize, parang wala tayong official audio release nitong kantan to eh. So ngayon, meron na.
Speaking of simula, we're just curious, Julian. Kumbaga, bago mo narating yung ginaupuan mo ngayon, marami kang pinagdaanan. Na nagsisimula ka, would you like to share your experience? Siguro yung mga pinagdaanan mo before mo marating, yung nagsisimula ka bago ka magiging Limitless artist.
Ako. Iya po, pagkatanda ako ganyan. Pero, yes, medyo marami-rami pa pagkataanan. Kasi nag-start po talaga ako sa Popstar Kids. I was 12 or I was turning 12 then. Tapos nagkaroon po kami ng group which was called Sugar Pop. And then for a time, medyo nag-click talaga kami, and nag-try talaga kami to create tracks, ganyan. We really bonded, we had fun. Hanggang sa na-disbanding group namin, tapos parang nag-separate ways na rin kami. And then, sabi ko, parang siguro hindi talaga to para sa akin, baka talagang trial lang na ni Lord, ganyan. And at that time, sabi ko parang, sige, gusto ko lang mag-focus sa school, focus lang ako sa school, ganyan. Tapos parang may isang opportunity na dumating. Yung first break ko as a singer professionally was the theme song of Jezebel. So yun yung unang-unang break na natanggap ko sa GMA. So I sang the theme song hanggang sa nagtuloy-tuloy na it became a mainstay of SOP, part of Filipinas, and then we had, shows, albums. I recorded albums, I recorded songs. I had, series as well. So I'm just thankful kasi parang sorry, parang may soundtrack na saklo po. May ADHD ito, hindi ko alam. Pero, ayun, siguro na din, parang nag-thank you na lang din ako sa sarili ko kasi parang thank you for not giving up. Thank you for still being here. And despite the, everything na nangyayari sa buhay ko, parang it all happened for a reason. Na ito yung binigay ni Lord na path sa akin kasi may gusto kong ituro sa'yo or may gusto akong ipa-experience sa'yo. So, doon sa mga experiences na yun, parang naging textured lalo yung buhay ko. Hindi lang sa personal aspect, pero pagdating na rin sa artistry na, alam mo yun, parang hanggang ngayon nandito ko pa rin. Talagang, I'm just very, very thankful that I still have this opportunity, this platform para ma-reintroduce ko ulit yung sarili ko sa mundo at yung aking music. And I wouldn't have done it if it weren't for my family, honestly, kasi sila talaga yung support system ko po talaga, and my supporters who have always been there. Since day one, sobrang thankful po talaga ako. Thankful talaga kay Lord. Thankful din ako sa lahat na nagmamahal sa akin. Yeah, and I'm even more inspired actually. Masarap sa pakiramdam. Nakaka-overwhelm, but it feels great.
Last na lang, Julian. Kumbaga, because you are limitless, di ba? Napaka-successful lahat ng mga career mo, love life, di ba? Ano pa yung gusto mong gawin in your career? Yeah, parang, kumbaga, magkaroon pa ng mas matinding success in your life.
Okay. Well, I want to, marami akong gustong gawin aside from theater. I want to have my own record studio one day. I mean, it's just a dream, but dreams do come true, right? So it's really up to you kung paano mo at how to make it happen. And you're only gonna make it happen if you really want to, if you choose to make it happen.
Thank you. Congratulations. More power to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Alan Sanhon. Next is Miss G of Malaya.
Malaya.